What is going on, everybody? It is NCS07 here, and welcome to NCS in Lambocast episode 6, which is a very special episode of NCS in Lambocast. I am your host, NCS07, but I can't do this alone because doing podcasts alone is boring. So, I've got Nerfmaster 101 Lamborghini with me. He does not get to say his intro because I say so. I'm kidding. Go and introduce yourself.
Hello everybody, I am Nerfmaster 101 Lamborghini, back here once again with another NCS and Lambocast, and today's episode is very special because we have two special guests for this podcast. Introduce yourselves.
What's up guys, it's Super Dick 3 here.
How many Jason Buckles that come to do things? Chew ass and kick bubble.
Really, guys? You really need the Duke Nukem reference in there? Oh my god, of course. But yeah, we got Super Dude and the Duke Nukem with us. And we're getting ready for internet issues to ensue. Because that's what happened the last times we tried to record this, so yeah. But anyways, today's discussion, if you already saw from the title of the video, me and Super Dude have finally graduated from high school. And today's video is not on a specific topic, but a variety of topics. We're kind of just going to go all over the place in this video, so get ready for some derailment and excitement. I know we're all looking forward to this, so I'm just going to start with the first topic and just talk. I don't really have a lot to say about this, but I kind of want to just hear the stuff from the others. DDLC Plus. So I've already made a video on this, so yeah, because I want to get some of the original topics from the previous recordings. I know we'll probably talk about different stuff, but anyways, what are your guys' thoughts on it?
I think it's pretty cool that they're adding additional content to the game. I mean, it adds a lot more replay value, which is always sad. Replay value is always big plus, so if you play the game well enough, getting more content is probably motivates you.
Yeah, but I don't know actually what much about the game. I really don't know what to say about it.
It's sort of a story
Visual novel dating simulator. The kind of thing that you'd expect me to play. I actually don't play many visual novels. I play like one other one, excluding Persona. Like I played one other one called Tokyo School Life, but that's it. That was like, it was good game, but not. I prefer playing games, not reading games. But
yeah, I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to get away from
yeah. I don't need to get like the more adult version of Scholastic. But anyways, Nerfmaster, what are your thoughts on the game?
I think it looks pretty good. I like the new backgrounds and everything. Also the 60 side stories, 100 plus, I think, like unlockable images.
Probably are gonna use artwork that's been posted on Twitter, I would assume. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see some familiar stuff. But seriously, PlayStation 5 physical version. That is nuts to me. We're not even a year.
Version too.
Well, yeah, digital, but that
No, I assume digital, but I didn't know it was digital.
there's a physical for PS4, 5, and Switch, which is just surprising me. Like, of course they put on like PS4, Switch, and Xbox One, but not PlayStation 5. I would not expect a physical copy. We're not even a year into the PlayStation 5, and like Doki Doki's already going to be a part of that collection. That is unbelievable. I am very excited to play it, and who knows, I might even do a giveaway of it. I'll leave some more information on that in the future about what I intend to do about that, but I might do a giveaway, so yeah. So I've already talked about it before on like my own video. So anyways, yeah. So do you guys have anything that we can start using to derail the conversations? And start.
So E3 just came out. I'm excited for everything.
You're excited for Nintendo to be greedy Asians?
Yes. No, actually, I'm not. I mean, the Mario and Rabbids game looks alright. I just looked at like the 5 screenshots they released, and it's just, it's gonna. In my opinion, I wasn't really jumping out of my seat about the first one. But if I think if I hear that the second one's good, I may get it. But there's other games I'm kind of more crazy about at the moment, like Psychonauts 2. I know. What a shocker.
Yeah. But like Mario and Rabbids, I didn't like the first game's gameplay at all, so I'm not probably gonna get it.
What was it? Was it like original Mario?
You mean the gameplay?
Yeah.
The gameplay was a strategy-based RPG. That's what it
The
is.
screen just didn't make it look like that.
Well, you can move around a world, but it's like, the gameplay is primarily like a turn-based RPG. Well, strategy-based RPG. Because you like move around and all that stuff. It's like, I don't like it. I can see why some people would like it, but I personally don't. I mean, I'm glad they're doing a sequel, but like, I don't really care that much about it. Like, I don't have any real interest in it.
Yeah, I don't. I hope that that's. I don't know. It's really crazy to think that because Nintendo is kind of just oddball with what they're gonna release. I'm kind of just expecting them to release like, of course, like a port. Yeah, a port or something. Like again.
Yeah.
Why not? Just why not?
Yeah, like Skyward Sword, because clearly that was the right idea.
I'm
Couldn't
sorry,
even
but
include Wind Waker and Twilight Princess in that at the very least. They couldn't have at least done that.
It's not even like it's not even being like fully like graphically modernized. It's not even being modernized for $60. That's kind of crazy.
And not only that, but Skyward Sword is already a very divisive game in the first place. I'm not gonna act like the game is bad, but it ain't great either. Like the motion controls, they're not good. But I've already made it so big.
I mean, like the Crash and Bandit, the Crash and Spyro was like $40, and they legit released the entire freaking game, all 3 freaking games, and they were
good. Yeah. I don't know. Like, even like 3D All-Stars has much more value than Skyward Sword HD will ever have. At least 3D All-Stars has like 3 really good games in there. Instead of just one meh game.
Yeah, if it wasn't $60, I guess I'd be fine with it, but like, it's not. It's $60. I just don't feel like.
Yeah. But anyways, kind of going back to E3, what are your guys' hopes for E3 that haven't been revealed already?
I'm hoping that the next Smash character, like what's this one?
What do you mean? Smash Ultimate?
Like the new DLC character. Like,
oh, I can't wait to see another big boobed anime girl in there.
yeah.
You know what would be really? Hey, here's a really good idea. Let's put a big boobed anime girl with big butt in Halo battle armor and put Master Chief in the game. Let's do that. As much as I say that, they're not going to do Master Chief because they've already got 2 Microsoft reps in the game.
Here's another good one. Crash
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot.
Same with another character that you really want.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh my gosh. It's never going to happen, but it would make sense if
Raz
they
from
did.
Psychonauts would make way too much sense, because like you can do so much with that moveset.
Yeah, there's too much to work with.
It would be way too easy. Also, his stage could be really interesting as well. Like maybe a culmination of like the other stages. Like maybe just the Milkman stage. Like I could do a lot.
No, the Milkman stage because
You could also have like some music from the original game, then the VR game, and like 2 as well.
Overall, with Smash, I'm really just expecting them to just be some fun character. I honestly
They'll do like a normal Zelda character, and it's like, wow, how cool. I can tell you really had to try with this one.
Nothing else that Nintendo's been releasing is really special, so why would they release
New Pokemon Snap. You told me that's really
Pokemon Snap is, as a Pokemon fan, I'm not disappointed. They've been really giving me some stuff, so, when it comes to Pokemon, I won't complain. I've been pretty spoiled, so.
Yeah.
I won't.
I'd wish the Octolings were in the game, but that's not happening since they're already spirits, and also, I think Octolings would be like an Echo fighter to Inklings, but of course they couldn't do something as simple as changing hair and eyes. That was so difficult, huh? I digress.
Hair and eyes, something that couldn't be done. What does that remind me of?
I don't know, but they need to do something good. But they gotta do one for like us Americans.
It's gotta be towards American audience next. There's no way they would do. But like, who has been a character? Because everyone was shouting for Banjo and Kazooie, and that ended up happening. So, has there been a character that has been like highly? I guess Crash is like the only one I can think of that's
Gino.
Yes, it's the dawn of time. Gino's been asked for.
I don't think Gino's gonna happen because is he actually a spirit?
He is a spirit, but Min Min was also a spirit.
Yeah, the spirit.
Yeah, but then
doesn't...
she was a spirit at first, but then Min Min became a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
the problem with Gino, in my opinion, is that it's like he's from a game that most like. Okay, I'm not gonna say Super Mario RPG is a bad game. It is a good game, but how many people know about that compared to Paper Mario and like Mario and Luigi? Not many people.
How many people know where Terry came from?
I don't even know. Well, okay, I know he came from Fatal Fury, but I didn't.
How many people from the American audience knew where Joker came from?
Lots of people, because Persona 5 sold very well.
I know, but like, no one at this school, and I'm just saying, just because, well, first of all, it was announced and released during like the height of Smash Bros. Popularity, so of course a lot more people would probably buy Persona 5 than they have. So
that's what happened with me. That's how I even have a PlayStation. It's because of Persona 5.
Yeah, exactly. So advertising is kind of what they've done a lot with Smash Bros.
But they need to stop doing it with the first parties and do it with like the third parties. Like what they've done with like Sephiroth and like Joker and like. Okay, I will say Hero was honestly there just for advertisement, not necessarily because of the fact that they really wanted to get like Dragon Quest and Smash Brothers. They did it because Dragon Quest XI is releasing on Switch very soon, and they just want to market for that.
Yeah, milk a lot of the characters. Honestly, they just wanted to advertise a lot of this.
They were just trying to resurrect a dead game. Like, it's not because of the fact that they were actually, like, good. And, like, oh my god. Okay, so this is something that Sakurai, like, once said. He said that it doesn't matter how recognizable a character is. As long as a character can be fun to play as, they'll be considered for Smash Brothers. That statement horrifies me in a lot of ways.
Raz is fun to play as.
Yeah, like, they're, like, we got a bunch of these characters that, like, a bunch of characters that would be really awesome that we play as, but then we just get Min Min, who is, like, not even special at all because she doesn't even have any special moves. Literally, her side special and normal special are nothing different from her normal Smash attacks.
I mean, at least Steve was pretty good. At least that
Steve was really good. I think Steve was the best character they had, except for Joker.
Joker was pretty good. I just, it's hard for me to really predict because Nintendo has proven themselves very unpredictable and in not really that good way, I guess.
Yeah.
So honestly, anything could really happen.
Maybe they'll add another Xenoblade character in the game and make me mad. Or another Fire Emblem character! Because clearly we don't have enough Fire Emblem representation in Smash Brothers.
I mean, yeah, there's already pretty much we pretty much have enough Fire Emblem characters.
There's like as many Fire Emblem characters as there are Mario characters. Like, seriously, like what the hell? But yeah, hopefully they do something good with like Smash Brothers. Though I'm not expecting too much. But what other stuff are you guys like hoping they'll have?
Nothing much from me.
Breath of the Wild 2 better be shown with gameplay with a release date for this year or else I'm gonna sue.
First of all, if they give off a release date, you're just really asking for them to push it back.
That is true. Honestly, actually, we need to just see something of the game. If we don't see anything of the game there, I am gonna have some, I'm gonna get that lawsuit ready. So, you better not disappoint Nintendo. And hopefully just some good stuff as well. But Nerf Master, what are your hopes for E3 2021?
I don't really know, but didn't like KFC announce like a gaming console or something before?
A long time ago, yeah, they did. The bucket thing.
Oh
Maybe
my-
we'll hear something more about that.
Oh, by the way, the Xbox fridge is actually gonna exist.
What?
The Xbox fridge, yeah. There's a video on it.
Ooh, what about that Soulja Boy gaming system?
Oh my gosh, yes, I
Oh.
want one of those. A fake, like, Nintendo basically
Bro-
type of thing that doesn't even work.
Bro, it's actually legit. He's not kidding. There's actually a fridge of Xbox. Why?
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't lying, it exists.
Yeah, that. You know what they should show at E3? Google Stadia, because isn't that just a flawless idea? It clearly was made It clearly wasn't made because Google was getting greedy.
I remember hearing from a ton of people who honestly were planning to switch to Google Stadia, and I was like, no.
My dad has talked about like how Stadia is actually like good. It's like no, it's not. Like seriously, Google Stadia is
What
so
even
bad
is
because
Google Stadia?
a streaming service basically for
It's
gaming.
basically a gaming streaming service that kind of works like Hulu. It has very limited games, and the games don't matter.
Wait, how long has that been around for a while?
It's been for like 2 years, but like no one talks about it anymore. Google Stadia was just such a bad idea. Like, it was because Google was trying to consume everything because like some of these companies, like Google's obviously consumed a lot of things. They want to try and consume everything. Soon enough, Google will be consuming our air that we breathe. It'll be all Google branded.
Oh my gosh, there's AirPods already.
Google Air.
seriously though, Google Stadia is such a bad idea. Like, why are they still even trying it? Like, what's the point? Like, you really want to play Red Dead 2 by, like, streaming it? Because then internet lag comes into play.
Oh yeah, it probably runs like dog.
And you also have to be on internet. Whereas, like, stuff like Switch and PlayStation, I don't know necessarily regarding Xbox, those are, like, you can play those offline.
Xbox.
Do you guys remember when the Xbox One was first revealed to have to be online all the time to work?
People were not happy about it.
Dude, the Xbox One's reveal was so crappy. You can't play used games on it? That's how the PS4 won.
Yep.
So originally the Xbox One had like these types of features where you cannot play used games on it. You would have to have the Kinect always plugged into the system. You would always have to be online, and just it was more of a media center than it was like a video game system.
Yeah.
That was the Xbox One, like at E3, like, and when it was first revealed, and that's how Sony won the console generation.
That's
I don't like Xbox One at all. I sold it. Not only that, and just to show how bad, like how big of a bad of an idea it was, Nintendo Switch actually outsold the Xbox One before the generation ended. Let that sink in. Nintendo Switch actually sold more than the Xbox One. And that's just before, and that, like, not like in February. It was before the generation ended. So like, that's how bad of an idea. And like, Microsoft has gotten better at like gaming stuff, but it's like, why do they need to be like a first-party company? Why do they need Xbox? Like, why not just make third-party games? Like, I don't get it. Especially since they lose money on Xbox.
I wish there was like more third-party games like that, like better bundled and stuff like that.
Like what games?
Well, I just meant games in general. So I'm not saying like because it's mainly okay. Because the main games that get advertised and the main games that actually get put like a lot of money into it in order for you to do so, of course, the mainstream titles, and those have still been coming out as just not as good as I want them to be. And I wish that more time could be put spent into, I don't know, third parties. Because like games like Psychonauts that are made technically by a third party company could be easily really good.
Yeah, instead of releasing stuff like Balan Wonderworld and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where these games are just broken.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla is not that bad. It's overall, actually, Balan Wonderworld, I thought that game was gonna be alright. I was kind of excited because I like platformers, but I'll buy it when it's like $5.
Yeah, I'll buy it eventually and then I'll play it and see how bad it is.
Just not right now.
Yeah.
I need to play good games before I absorb trash.
True. But anyways, Jacob or Nerfmaster, you guys got anything you want to talk about?
Oh yeah, the Ferrari.
Okay. I don't have much to say on this.
Yeah, because you're not a car person. You don't really keep up with the car community very much. Nothing wrong with that. Just saying the opposite. Okay, so the newest Ferrari, and also I actually forgot to mention this before, so I'm gonna mention something else very soon here. But Ferrari recently released, actually I think it was like last year, they released the SF90 Stradale, their flagship car. their mission statement for the next decade. And the thing is so technology-based. Like, look, there's nothing wrong with making a technology-based car, but whenever you're focusing more on technology than the person driving your freaking car, I think that's when you have a problem. Because you can turn off all of the assist systems and everything like that in the Ferrari, and when you do that, it's really hard to drive because you have to predict the way the computers are going to take your inputs. And it's like they got so hung up on making the SF90 the fastest, the most clever, the newest, the most technology-based, the most Ferrari-like car, they forgot what was actually important when making the Ferrari. And that is the driver, the person that's driving your car. Because your Ferrari can't just win a race on its own. It's not a self-driving car. And even if it was, it's not going to be self-driving at like freaking 200 something miles an hour. You have to have someone driving it. And it's especially scary whenever you're considering this thing has 1,000 horsepower. And it's hard to drive. If it's hard to drive a 1,000 horsepower, $500,000 car, that's not good, Ferrari. But then Ferrari also announced that they're going to be releasing an SUV soon. Why? I'm not even kidding. Ferrari are going to be releasing an SUV. Probably a $200,000 SUV, just like the Lamborghini Urus. Except it's a Ferrari SUV. Ooh, because Lamborghini's SUV wasn't already enough. I swear, like, these brands are getting so stupid. Like, Porsche has so many freaking SUVs. You know, Ferrari's now releasing an SUV. Lamborghini has a $200,000 SUV. It's like one of the fastest things they've ever made. And, like, I think even Koenigsegg have recently made a 4-seat car. It's not an SUV. It's like a sedan. But still, it's a 4-seater. But then Ferrari, like, come on Ferrari, you have a 4-seat car already that looks ugly. It's the Ferrari FF. That thing does not look good. But then you go and make this, like your Ferrari SUV, which I don't even know what the actual thing looks like. Hopefully it looks nice, because the FF looked horrible.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That's all I really got to say on that.
Yeah, that's, of course, they have to... So why can't SUV?
I don't know. Maybe it's because Lamborghini made an SUV and Ferrari and Lamborghini are known rivals.
Oh,
I don't get it.
I can't wait to watch.
Then again, the Lamborghini SUVs existed for years, and Ferrari has never done anything like this before. Maybe one time with the FF, that was just a 4-seat car, and it looked ugly. So why try again?
All I'm imagining now is just races with SUVs.
Like,
I'm not even not to disappoint you guys ridiculously, but those actually exist. They're actually competing right now to see what SUVs can go the fastest around the Nürburgring. That's like comparing who can eat cereal the fastest with a freaking fork.
I kind of want to watch that because it's probably.
Yeah, that's what the next Gran Turismo game will be.
I can kind of like imagine that, like two SUVs like driving around on the street, like maybe like in the middle of in a
Two
freeway
soccer
or
moms
something.
racing each other.
Yeah, like,
that's what I was-
Hold on,
that.
the Karens.
Yeah, Karen's. It's Karen's.
They're racing they're racing their SUVs to Walmart.
Definitely.
They gotta get that
They're
Black
racing
Friday
their ways
deal.
to Walmart.
They gotta get that Black Friday deal.
Yeah, like you want to get hey guys, let's go to Walmart racing and see who gets the more of the Black Friday deals, maybe.
They
Like
gotta see who.
Oh my God.
They gotta race to the manager as quick as possible.
Oh my God.
They gotta take their Lambo SUV and just drive. They gotta race to the anti-mask rally as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if they're very pro-mask, then they gotta start like getting ready to whine about all the people that don't have masks on when it's like mid 2021.
They gotta
Bro,
get
the
their
Karens are
minion
ready to race
Facebook
to
memes
the-
ready.
On that thing, yo, they gotta get in their Ferrari SUV. They're gonna go out and buy a Tesla just so they can have the big screen to project the picture of the minion the entire time.
You gotta race.
I want you take me to your manager now.
Bro, that's literally what the freaking meme says on the Tesla screen.
Oh my god.
If I have enough money to afford a Ferrari SUV, I definitely have enough money to afford a lawyer, and I will be suing you, buddy.
Yeah, because you don't have a mask on, which, kind of talk about that, what are your guys' thoughts
Yeah.
on masks? Especially now.
Masks are completely unnecessary. They were never necessary to begin with. They never worked. They never did anything good.
Yeah.
They didn't work.
I feel like that's a very controversial topic. I mean, I guess I understand.
That's why we're talking about it.
Yeah, I understand not wearing them. I know wearing the mask is kind of annoying at points, but you have to wear good ones.
Here's the problem,
Sir,
though,
the
is that it
thing-
makes my
well, there's actually
glasses.
a couple different
which,
problems.
listen to this. Imagine having dirty as hell glasses and then having fog in them every 5
Oh my
seconds.
gosh.
That
yeah.
is
Yeah,
annoying.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's
that
actually
could be
worse.
right.
No, there's actually bigger problems than just that, though. And like, whenever you're wearing a mask, people can't see your face. How hashtag it's the easiest year to rob a freaking store and get away with it.
Yeah.
There was so many more robberies during 2020 because people were wearing masks the whole time. No one could see their face, so no one knew who it was.
Yeah, and my school had an issue with people wearing hoodies because they couldn't be identified. But now we're wearing these stupid masks, so it's like we should be able to have our hoods on.
Yeah,
Like, I don't get
hypocrites,
it.
complete hypocrites. Like that's oh yeah, you can't wear a hoodie, something that doesn't even hide your face. Okay,
even
sure,
hide your
but
face.
whenever you're wearing a mask, it hides your face. It doesn't even hide your face. But the mask, oh, it hides your face completely. Like, oh yeah, that's what needs to be put on. Yeah, yeah, that's allowed. But no, your hoodie, nah, hypocritical. Honestly.
I don't get it. I don't like wearing them at all. Thank God I'm at the point where I don't have to really wear them at all anymore because stores are finally actually being smart and realizing, oh, I think people are fully vaccinated. Like, my school stuck with masks until the very end. Like, it was like the third, the third to last week of school. Every other place did not require masks anymore. And I'm pretty sure most of the kids were vaccinated, and the staff were vaccinated. Why do we need to wear these damn masks still?
I mean, there are a lot of people who are paranoid about taking the vaccine. They
Well,
don't
that's
think
their.
it's-
Well, then
True,
they
but a
have.
mask is not going to do anything.
I mean, the mask argument is something I think there's a few sides to whether or not the effectiveness of it. But
It
like,
depends, but even
it
whether
is-
here's the thing, whether a mask is effective or not, you still touch things and you can get the
Yes,
oh wait, hold
yes,
on. the
yes,
cough
the
cold to touch it.
Okay, yes, it's possible no matter what, but if you're acting as if the mask 100%, the mask isn't meant to 100% just, wipe it out and make sure you don't get it. It's just to lower it in general. Yes, you can still easily get COVID with it, but it's just to lower it as much
Hold
as
on,
it can
Jackson.
be.
We don't call
Yeah,
it the
but that's not
COVID.
how people treat it.
We call it the cough.
But then,
Call it
nice
but
reference.
but the problem is that now we're at the point where people are getting vaccinated and the mask restrictions are being lowered. So yes, now it would be useless to enforce wearing masks because yet again, everywhere is now just not really using them. But still, if there was a business that requires me to wear a mask, I would still wear one, even if it is viewed as useless. I'm not going to argue with them about it because I would be a Karen or a Ken in that situation. So I
People
wouldn't.
call them Barons, but okay.
Yeah.
But still, I don't, I mean, I don't really wear a mask, I guess, wherever I go. If it's not enforced, I guess I'm not gonna have to, but I don't mind if I have to. If the place requires me to, I'm not really
It's not an issue for people that don't wear glasses. It's an issue for people that do wear glasses, like myself.
yeah, oh my gosh, wearing glasses at work with the mask on is, I don't like it.
I actually have had to go, like, I think the last month of school, I had to go there without my glasses. I just cannot, I just can't.
Yeah, I don't wear my glasses either, I can't do it.
That's real nice.
Especially I was having a fun time reading too.
Yeah.
I've had to hold my book as close to my face as freaking possible.
Yeah, but anyways.
Hey, okay, Ty, in Ratchet and Clank, you remember the ring or whatever, where you have to fight guys?
Yes.
You know the announcer, Zuckron Jr.?
I think so, yeah.
You know, little robot that announces it? Yeah, that's Raz.
Oh, wow.
The guy who voices Raz, that's him.
Dang.
I had to listen to it very closely, but I'm pretty sure that's him.
Yeah. So now, speaking of, I don't have a good segue. But speaking of some stuff, if you guys have something to say, go for it.
Oh, I was gonna say, how about we talk about horror?
Well, I was actually gonna
yes.
I was just gonna bring up the dark web, honestly. So both. Let's go for it.
Oh yes, let's just bring up the dark web. Let's discuss. So I've been selling livers lately, in case you guys didn't notice. I've been selling.
No!
Not again.
Not again,
Yes.
Jackson.
Well, now it's an inside joke because no one knows about it, but yes.
Yeah, he goes to eBay and sells his livers.
Well, I buy them. Buy them, we sell them. It's all there.
I'm pretty sure he's not being serious about this.
I love how he sounds so serious about it, though.
But yeah, he's
But as we transfer from our usual topics to the dark web, let's discuss about the dark web, Tyler.
Okay,
I know you totally want to talk about illegal usage of the internet.
Yep, basically. So, have you guys ever experienced the dark web, and what are your thoughts on it, basically?
I've heard some stories about it. Like, you know those red rooms they always talk about? I've heard about those. But
Yeah,
like,
I've heard about those as well.
I heard about a game of Russian roulette.
yeah,
Oh my gosh, Russian roulette on Zoom, we should do it.
Well, please tell me that you guys have seen the freaking Etika. Please tell me you guys have seen Etika's like stream highlights for that. Whenever he visited the dark web, he was so funny.
I have not seen it.
Oh, are you talking about voice chat roulette or what is it? I think yeah, it's
No,
like voice
I'm
chat
talking about
roulette.
I'm talking about Etika, the streamer.
No, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Please tell me you see the stream highlights on
Aren't they
when he
censored,
visited the
though?
dark web. No. There's a video online. There's a video on YouTube where you can find on his stream highlights.
I have not seen it.
And I've never heard
Oh,
of
it's so funny.
it. I have never heard of it.
You've never heard of it?
Oh, you gotta watch him with this stuff.
No,
He's so
I never
funny.
heard of it.
No, I've watched some of Etika's
May
videos. I haven't.
he rest in peace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, dark web.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay. No.
Dark web.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about
There's
that.
money. Oh, you missed nothing, Tom. Nothing happened.
No. Repeat what you said, Jack.
Oh my god, why is the audio so bad? Okay, there we
I said
go.
nothing. Oh, the audio was bad? Oh, good.
No, my own headset wasn't picking up the audio, so it's fine now.
Oh.
But it should be fine. So, anyways,
Oh. You picked up mine?
no, you guys are. It's all fine. The audio's still going through.
Oh,
It just
yeah.
wasn't. My headset.
Are
was
you
messed
sure?
up.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, later tonight, we're just gonna, well, later tonight on this freaking group chat, we're just gonna be waiting for, while Tyler's editing the stream, we're just gonna see him type in the chat, Jackson WTF. In all caps.
So,
And he's just gonna know instantly what he's talking about.
so, what were you saying?
I said nothing.
No. Say it, Jack.
I'm sure you said something.
Yeah, you
I have short-term memory loss. Dementia?
Okay, I'm
Okay,
gonna
listen,
yeah, I'm gonna
Tyler, let's just say you'll find out later.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you will. You will. So horror. So yeah, we randomly mentioned horror for no reason. Yeah. So I think we should go to that.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do
So,
that.
what are some of the
Let Tyler figure this out later.
so what are some of the scariest things you've seen?
Rest in peace is the Live League. Live League was a fun place to go on, especially to watch videos that probably shouldn't be breaks the internet.
Oh, the internet
Well,
has everything.
Yes, the internet does have everything, especially but Live League was something that fun. If you ever played 50/50, you know what Live League is, of course. But Live League was a fun place where you watched videos of random people in random countries doing things that are just fun, like beheadings, getting ran over, falling down. It's hands down the best stuff. And
I saw one. I
It's
saw
like the
someone
freaking
jump.
dark web that's not the dark web.
Well, I mean, it's not the dark web, but it's just more.
Yeah, it's like, no, I said it's like dark web, but it's not actually dark web.
Yeah, dark web is way worse.
It's like the children edition of the dark web, pretty much. Like dark web
Yeah.
junior. Let's just call it that.
Yes,
dark
of
web
course,
junior.
because well, yeah, of course, because the dark web is actual like legal activity. Unlike Live League is just videos of people doing such illegal activity, but it's just videos of it. But I mean, you can't watch it anymore because Live League's gone. Or like,
Is it actually?
I don't know. Yeah, Live League got KO'd. I'm pretty sure.
Why?
I mean, why is a pretty, like, question, because I think there's a good reason why it could get KO'd, because of what was on it, but I don't know. It just did. There's probably good reason for it, especially for what was on Live League, but what if we just find out that it just wasn't funded anymore and it just had to shut down? That'd have been the funniest thing ever.
I wonder why.
Yeah. But anyways, Jacob, what's one of the scariest things you've ever seen on anything?
Well, I actually haven't seen anything scary, but I've heard some really scary stories. Like,
Ooh.
you know, I watch Mr. Nightmare.
Yes.
You?
Yes.
Yeah. So, like, some of the stories tell of like people at home when like, you know, like doing random something.
And then they hear that noise under their bed.
Yeah, stuff like that.
And then they see someone under there.
Yeah.
If I ever look under my bed and I see like just some guy or something like that under there, I'd just kick that dude right in the face, man.
Oh my gosh, remember our conversations about like videos yesterday? So it was really funny. So because of the air conditioning in the house, oh my gosh, it just happened right now. My door cracks open for like no apparent reason. Probably due to the air conditioning. And it just did it right now. And I was sitting there at like midnight, and it just happened. Like, or it kept on happening, and I was just like, okay, first of all, no, we ain't doing this tonight. Whoever's behind that door needs to get the heck out.
Dude, that's why I need to buy a gun.
kind
Yeah,
of gun are you looking at?
well, I mean, I work at Walmart, so you're welcome anytime to buy a gun.
Oh god, that's why
What kind of gun would you even want?
anything that can obliterate whatever the hell is in my goddamn basement.
Just take a BuzzFeed, or do a BuzzFeed thing. What type of gun would you use? What type of gun person are you?
I don't know.
Answer simple questions about the foods you eat in order to see what type of gun you would use. Have you guys
What if
taken
you
those
an
things on BuzzFeed?
AK-47? That's my favorite gun. You sell those at Walmart? I'd like one.
My Walmart doesn't sell guns, but I know a lot of them.
I know the one.
Yeah, that's what my
does.
pop got us 2 hunting guns. He got a shotgun and a rifle at Walmart.
Oh,
That's our friendly neighborhood Walmarts for you.
Where you can just go and buy a frickin' Glock 17 with a 100 round beta mag and full auto. Just why not?
Yeah. That sounds like the Walmart we know and love.
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, because he works there.
Yep, Walmart is. I'm gonna tell you guys a little something. Get a job at Walmart, sure, but make sure you actually have work experience. You understand retail, because Walmart, hands down, is just, if it's like a first job type of thing, or first experience working in that type of field, Walmart will suck. It will suck a whole ton. It just, like, they don't really just, it's just a recommendation. I've worked there I'm getting close to a year now, and it's just
Weird.
It's just weird, yeah.
Yeah, at least, I mean, you can find some weird stuff there, but even then, it's like, they
But
usually...
speaking of horror, I know there's the videos to, like, creepy things that happen 3 a.m. at working at a grocery store, and I got one of those moments. So it was late at, well, no, it was actually early in the morning, so it wasn't really late at night, but it was kind of, this moment reminded me of one of those videos. So, I was stocking frozen baked goods, and all of a sudden the power goes out. And because it was frozen, because it was, actually, yeah, I think I sent you guys pictures. I was talking to you guys when that happened. And I was told to put the frozen baked goods away because, of course, if they can't sit out there, they're gonna get bad. So I remember putting them away, and there was no lights in the freezer. So it was like, it's like, in the freezer, it's kind of like a long haul type of thing. And I had to put them in the back of there. I just stare at it, and it's pitch black in there. You can't see a single thing, and it's like really freezing cold in there. So, and there's one little light bulb sitting in between the freezer and the dairy cooler in this room, and I was about to crap myself. I'm gonna be honest here. I was like, I ain't gonna die today. It ain't my time. So I kind of just, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I kind of just threw it in there. I just threw them in there and I ran, because I ain't messing with that.
I can understand that.
Yeah, screw that.
Make sure your manager isn't watching this video.
What if they do? That'd be funny.
They find my channel like that. They... Oh my god. But yeah, probably one of the scariest things that I've seen is... Well, not actually seen... but 2 things that I've heard, like, listened to that are very creepy. There was this one audio recording. It was of a radio hijack, and I'm not gonna play the clip for you guys, but it was of just like, it started off normal, and then it plays this really creepy screeching sound, then followed by this woman that's reading off, like, these dates of death for people that live in New York with these really weird music in the background.
That reminds me of the Max Headroom thing.
Yeah. The whole Max Headroom incident.
It's really disturbing, and like, it's really, I think the best way to put it is demonic.
Yeah.
It's really bizarre. I've never, like,
Something something unexpected like that. Okay, yeah, it's the whole idea of something unexpected happening in a normal situation that can really just like go deep. For example, like something that happens like that for a normal situation is like that gives me good vibes.
That's why I never open doors gently. Never do that. And another thing, and this isn't one specific thing, but just the creepy 9/11 calls.
Oh, I know.
Like, I heard
yeah.
one 9/11 call of this, like, apparently, like, of this little girl, and I think her dad was beating his mom, and, like, the girl was just crying, like, throughout the whole thing. It was really disturbing. And me saying this is nothing compared to the actual audio recording, because I've listened to the whole thing.
Oh, don't worry. I've seen the video before. It is horrific.
It is really creepy.
Also, have you seen that one where, like, the little girl's calling 911 because there's this guy outside her house that's really freaky, and then she says, like, he has no face, and then it's like, and then the guy gets on the phone to the operator and then tells him, like, all kinds of personal information that he should not know, and the operator's like, I need to get home now. You ever seen that one?
No.
Look up 911 call Slender Man and you'll find out.
Oh god.
No, because the guy had no face, just like Slender Man. According to the girl, anyway. I don't know if it was actually like that, because obviously I wasn't there, so I don't actually know.
I just think it's funny. I don't know. I don't know why, but I just can't.
Because it's a legend, yeah, I know.
I just can't take it seriously.
I mean, some girls thought it was serious and tried to be his lackeys.
Oh yeah,
vibes.
that happened during Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That was
Okay,
that
what are
was
you guys'
national.
thoughts on that?
That was crazy. The fact that happened in our state. I mean, aside from that
Because
was
I live in Wisconsin. Me and most of us live in Wisconsin.
Meanwhile, I just in Pennsylvania.
He's a Pennsylvanian. We're Wisconsinians. And like, what did you think of the whole stabbing thing?
I thought it was stupid on this way.
Yeah.
But that's just like, I'm glad the girl survived at least.
Yeah. It was just kind of one of these things where it's like, it doesn't even really have anything to do with Slender Man. It's like, why are these girls wanting to be like Slender's servants when Slender is clearly a bad person or thing?
Yeah.
I wonder what drove them to do it.
I think there were mental health issues, and I think that was one of the factors.
I mean, if that was what was happening, that's kind of got to be the logical answer, because it's got to be kind of the logical answer, because
That's why Slender Man pretty much fell from his grace because of that.
Oh, yeah, basically.
Because, like, no one talks about it anymore except for us. Actually, I remember, and this is actually, like, I remember, this was a long time ago. This was when I used to have an Xbox One, and I wanted to get more into horror games, so I wanted to get Slender the Arrival on Xbox One, and I asked my dad, like, hey, can I get this game? And then he told me about how, like, there was, like, a stabbing, and, like, how that was, I don't think he fully understood the whole thing, because he acted like Slender Man was the reason for the stabbing, when it wasn't.
I mean, it was part of the reason why they convinced the girl to go out and, like, when they did it. But, like, I think, I mean, people can still talk about Slender Man, I bet you they do, but I think it drove people away from being interested in playing the game, or any comings of the game coming up, because I bet you if that didn't happen, I bet there probably would be more, I guess, to do with it, a bit more games or something like that, or more sequels. But ever since that happened, I think it just, the whole idea of making more Slenderman stuff is just, completely gone down the toilet, dude. They don't want that to happen again.
Yeah. Which, I can sort of understand, but even so, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. People act really stupid sometimes.
They really do.
I definitely have experience with that.
How old were the girls even?
Huh?
How even were the girls?
I think they were teens.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were like...
Yeah, teens make sense.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much how Slender fell from his grace. So should we talk about other games that fell from their grace?
Actually, I kind of want to say one more thing about the horror thing. So,
Okay, go for it.
So, Tyler, actually, you used to watch Mr. Nightmare, right?
I don't really watch them anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do.
So when you, okay, so when you used to watch them, do you ever hear those like horror stories where some people forget to lock their doors and sometimes their windows?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
those are some of the, those aren't even scary, those are just stupid. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Like-
the,
and actually, I believe Mr. Nightmare may have also told a story, and this is related to the deep web. Someone went on the deep web and legitimately, like, continuously kept bluffing to this hacker guy, and this hacker was able to find his address, and he made his family, he basically forced his family to have to move almost immediately.
Really?
To completely move because of his idiocy.
Why? Why would you do
You guys ever watch 1,000 Ways to Die?
I've heard of it.
No.
Well, 1,000 Ways to Die is basically like, of course, as the title says, but it's like they came up with really like dumb. It's like stories for like really dumb ones.
You wanna know one of the things that the guy said in the deep web story that, like, when I think he was on like a website of like human experimentation, and then the creator of the website was like, "Oh yeah, what did you think of the website?" And then this dude legitimately said that this stuff was sick and that he was gonna report them to the police.
oh my god.
What?
Yep. This dude, I don't know exactly where it is. I'll find it sometime and like put it in like the chat. But like, this dude must have been like really stupid because like, I don't know. Like, I don't get it, and that's why I don't ever intend to go to the dark web.
I have no reason for it. I mean, it would only be kind of for quote unquote fun things.
It'd be for curiosity, but as they say,
Yeah.
curiosity killed the cat.
I ain't
Eh.
And I don't know if curiosity can kill me, but it surely has killed a lot of people. Probably.
And there's also a reason that you should be. There is a reason why you lock your doors to your house and the windows.
Yeah.
I don't. Those aren't even like. Actually, here's a story. You probably heard this one, Jacob. It was a school lockdown story. And this guy was at the classroom door banging on it. And then when they were trying to all stay quiet, one of the girls screamed no.
Oh yeah, that was from the first part one.
That was so, like, that's when I would have thrown the chick out in the hallway to the guy and just been like, here you go, you can take her. Just don't kill the rest of us, because clearly she wants to screw all of us over. Like, if stuff, like, seriously.
Yeah, and then like there's some of those lockdowns where like people walk in with like a gun or something and start. Because I heard a few stories of like there was a person that had a gun and shot one of the teachers. Like that's screwed up.
I heard one of, like, this is an interesting one, I won't say the whole thing, but he did shoot the principal, though it was over some beef. I don't know what it was.
There was a story I heard where a couple kids burnt the principal's house down because of some beef.
Wow.
Dude.
I'm not even kidding. Dude.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess they just had like a real hate towards the principal or something. I don't know.
I
I don't know. Even like the most petty things can make people do such stupid stuff. Like, I don't know. People act stupid sometimes. That's the lesson. I don't know. People, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, people will just do the dumbest things sometimes. But yeah.
Yeah. The world's pretty.
People are idiots.
Yeah.
yeah.
I would segue this into a different topic, but I'm not going to because I don't feel like talking about it more.
Oh, I know what you mean. Don't worry about it. I know what you mean.
So, is there anything else you guys have in mind?
Not that I know.
I mean, we could talk about the stupid things. We could talk about.
I mean, okay. I guess we may as well have just segued into the stupidity. So, what are the stupidest things that you've seen people do?
Literally anything Jake Paul does.
Oh my god.
Wait, like what stuff does he do?
He thinks he can. He thinks he can be a professional boxer when he has no experience.
Yeah.
Sure, he's defeated like 2 people or something like that, but they didn't really like.
I
fight
could
back.
probably beat Jake Paul at boxing. And I wouldn't
know one
even
of
have to
them was-
try.
I know one of them was Nate Robinson.
I could
Deji
probably
Nate
beat Jake
Robinson.
Paul easily. Cause you wanna know how I beat
so
this
anybody
dude?
can take him on.
Yeah, anyone can take him on because he's like.
So
I
the
mean,
freaking
seriously.
fat girl, the freaking fat girl who lived on the street in the trailer named Bertha could probably take him on.
Yeah, Big Bertha could probably take care of him.
Okay, I know Logan Paul's a lot more serious about boxing than Jake Paul is. Logan, okay, but I'm gonna. They think that they're really fun things. They just don't have.
I think there's.
yeah.
We've talked about this in the previous episode, so we can
At this
briefly talk
at
about
this
it.
point, they're just kind of just attention whores. I don't.
Yeah.
That's basically it. There's nothing more to it.
Yeah, let's drive blindfolded.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Let's record dead bodies in a forest.
Oh yeah, let's start looting and stuff like that, and like act like idiots about it. I don't even know. Maybe he was on. Like I don't know. Maybe Jake Paul was on something because I know you've seen the recording of the Roadmaster.
Maybe what he was on was a freaking bottle he was given that was robbed from a P.F. Chang's.
Oh, that's probably what it was. But to
He
be
drank
honest
that
though,
and
I
died.
can't tell because Jake Paul always is an idiot.
Yeah. Also, let's also have our house be raided by the FBI.
Yeah.
I can't believe the sad thing is I love that I would do
I don't really care. Everyone knows them anyway, so I don't really care.
No, I know, but like still, but I'm saying this to the point of that people still give them attention. You know, I just, for what reason they deserve it is kind of
I don't even know. I don't know.
Well, it's not really positive attention.
Well, any publicity is good publicity. It still gives them publicity.
that okay, but it doesn't matter because the publicity that they're getting is making them dollar signs.
Yeah.
Just for being seen. Like the amount of money that Logan Paul probably made with that fight with Mayweather is probably insane.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You want to talk about times that people have tried to gain sympathy, or like try and gain like sympathy from people? You want to talk about like some of those cases?
You want to? But what case did you have in mind?
Oh, I know what. Okay, listen. I don't want to talk about too much stuff from like the previous episode, but I just want to talk about this again, just because of what I feel like it represents. So there is a Smash YouTuber called Introspector, and he made Smash videos. And I'll make it more brief. he eventually made a video saying that he was going to take like a mental health break for like 4 or 5 months because when he was doing YouTube, he wasn't really able to find himself, and he felt that he was damaging his relationships with others, and so he decided to take a break from YouTube for like 4 or 5 months to try and find himself. Then come like a month later, the February Nintendo Direct is announced, and he's just like, well, looks like I'm back at work again. And like, I'd expect him to make like a video on like the next Smash Brothers character or something like that. I understand to see like a video, but then I read through like the replies to that, and people were just like, hey man, don't push yourself too much. And then one of the replies that he gives is that, oh, I'm completely fine. Like, I'm going completely back to making content.
Oh yeah, I try to ignore that stuff as much as possible.
So this dude basically was faking this whole lie just to gain attention.
The last thing I want to see is people facing mental illnesses just for attention and stuff.
Especially
like
when a lot of people
Yeah.
suffer from depression as well.
with COVID, especially, that is just not cool.
And like,
Okay,
and you could say that it wasn't fake. Here's the thing: it was fake. It was a publicity stunt. You wanna know why? Because he went back to using Twitter completely. If you're actually trying to improve your mental health, you do not go back on Twitter. This was completely a stunt just for sympathy. But I've already talked about that, so moving on.
But like, people don't want to gain sympathy or just attention in that way. I think one of the best examples of this of all time are people like Lavelle from Super Mario Logan with the suicide stunt that he performed.
Anyone that does suicide stunts are scum.
So what he did was, what he did was basically, let me just sum it up for you. Okay, so Lavelle was starting to make all these like feel bad for me things on Instagram, saying about he was totally gonna kill himself, and he even made like a big feel bad for me Instagram stream, and then he finally said that he was gonna release his last song and never talk to anybody again.
Except not really.
Turns out it was all just a suicide stunt to promote his new song.
I wish you were more original with this. Yeah, he makes music.
Lavelle.
But Lavelle also makes music, but yeah, he basically pulled the suicide stunt card because he doesn't have any regard for people that actually have that
But
stuff.
that's
To promote his new song.
no, but that's just
There was another situation that was similar to that with Behind the Meme. I don't know if you guys know about this, but Behind the Meme, he got a lot of like criticism on his videos for being kind of boring and not well made. And then like after a while, he stopped making videos, and then he eventually made a 5-part series of him talking a very detached kind of way, and in the final part actually faked killing himself. And then he later went on to say that he was doing this to spread awareness of depression and suicidal thoughts.
Oh, sure.
that's
so backwards.
The
let's
thing-
do this. Okay,
To be completely honest, I think he honestly believed what he was saying. I think he might have legitimately thought that that was what he thought.
Okay, let's do this the better way. How come you make a video, like short, like just make a minute video saying, hey, COVID is around, or just in general, just in general, mental health issues have been increasing, and there's been more awareness about it, and more awareness to help fight it. So donate or share awareness to help others, and just spread the idea of your friend is having problems that you should maybe help them, or push them or motivate them to get the help that they need. Friend, or whoever. You know, you could do it the easy, logical way to help out and actually be a good person, but no, you decide to do it in the poorly unique way and instead of, you know, advertising charities and stuff like that. Probably a lot more helpful.
Like, I understand, like, pictures speak louder than just words, but it's like, I think enough people know about this sort of stuff that they don't really need an example of it. It's kind of like, and kind of just, this is kind of a bit of a segue. Another thing like that kind of has this issue is the Netflix movie Cuties, where we all know what Cuties is. It's really, really bad. But you want to know what the message of this movie is? Don't make children. Put children in that kind of acts. I don't want to say it just because, but you know. Okay, don't sexualize kids.
Yeah, really, don't do it. Like,
But here's the thing, though, is that the movie
there's
does
ways
that.
to express that.
You don't. Yeah, I think it's pretty logical. That
Yeah, you
shouldn't.
don't spread awareness of something that you shouldn't do by doing it yourself. That's not how you do it.
Like, again, I understand pictures speak louder than words, but it's like, I think people know better than that. Because, like, what are you seriously, like, who's gonna watch this movie and actually feel anything other than disgust?
Remember, guys, don't do heroin. Heroin's a bad drug. But let me quickly wrap this belt around my arm real quick. Let me do it real quick. There you go.
People really, like, I understand the idea of you want pictures to, like, show what the stuff is like, but it's like, you don't need that stuff, because, like, sometimes it's like, it just kind of highlights the problems. It's like, the fact that someone thought that Cuties was a bad idea is already bad enough, but then you gotta keep in mind the fact that the higher-ups at Netflix thought this was okay.
I think a good way to, I think the best way to express, I guess, that type of stuff is just to catch a predator with Chris Hansen. That's literally the easiest and best way to do it. It very well showcases how easy predators can contact your children and have sex with them or do not good things with them. And it pretty much, it gives you a pretty good idea about it in a pretty PG-13 or less way of showcasing that. So I think Cuties, I'm never gonna watch it. I don't want to watch it.
The people who watch Cuties are genuinely creepy. I would report them to the police.
They're the people who watch Cuties out of curiosity of how bad it was. See, that's like the only reason why I would watch it, just to see how bad it was.
I understand that, but at the same time, you know what it is.
Yeah, I've heard enough about it. I've heard enough about what it is, and I can full well say I don't ever watch it.
I don't.
I mean, I was about to say who would, but the whole movie apparently showcases people, it points out people who would watch it. So
Yeah, we all know the people that do watch it. The people that shouldn't be near your kids.
YouTubers, or a lot of YouTubers, a lot of YouTubers.
What?
You don't know the YouTube algorithm? What do you mean? I'm joking about the numerous famous YouTubers who have been pinpointed out for contacting younger kids.
Oh, you mean stuff like Austin Jones and Line Maker and stuff like that?
Mini Lad.
Yeah, everybody's on. A lot of YouTubers have been. You know Drake and Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them literally just recently got cracked on that.
Wow. Why do they do that? Like, nothing good comes out of it for any of us.
Yeah, a lot of YouTubers lately have been cracked for talking to little kids. James Charles did it
multiple times.
And there was the whole thing last year with like the Smash Brothers, where there were a lot of those allegations going around. Like,
oh yeah, how they basically it was like you're right, that did happen.
it's a serious thing. And then, like, well, I know Netflix didn't make the movie, but like, people decide, oh, this thing is happening, let's just make a movie about it, but let's not actually make a good movie about it. Let's just show it.
I think maybe a documentary discussing interviews and maybe like trying to dig into the mind of like why certain people have these sort of curiosities would honestly be a lot better and a lot more informative and a lot more research in order to help a problem.
Yeah.
Because the best way to go at it is to dig into the mind, which is what Chris Hansen tries to do. He tries to understand why they do this type of stuff. So going into that would probably be way more helpful than just pushing it and actually doing it. Because yet again, as I said before, how are we going to stop people from taking heroin? Oh yeah, let's just inject the needle into our arm. That's a good way to do it. Don't do heroin, kids. Meanwhile, I got the spoon ready and got the belt wrapped. Yeah, exactly. I don't want.
Oh my god.
So kids, a lot of people die from heroin every year. Let me just grab. Sorry, kids, I just gotta grab my lighter real quick.
Oh my god.
Sorry. So remember, kids, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad.
You're bad, okay?
What is that voice?
I don't know, I just had to do a voice.
Sounds like a
Oh my
freaking
God.
pirate.
Arg me baby, the booty is fine. Oh god.
I like me
Booty
toast
is-
in the morning.
The booty is fine this time of year.
Arg, my me booty is not as good as I want it to be. You shall walk the plank.
You're gonna go overboard into the city.
That was. I'm sorry, Chief, but there was an attempt there, but yeah.
Oh my god. So, yeah, that's been NCS in the Lambocast episode 6. This is probably one of the best episodes that we've had. So,
Again, kids, don't do drugs.
yeah, don't. Also, don't sexualize children, Netflix. Please don't do that ever again. That was a very stupid move on your part. I don't know why you even thought it was a good idea, but anyways. Where can the fine okay, so Jacob and Jackson, where can the fine people find you at?
My Twitter description below.
Yep, I'll have the link in the description.
I don't.
And Jacob,
have
you're
any-
not on like social media much, so yeah.
Yeah.
So Nerfmaster, where can the fine people find you at?
In the description of this video on YouTube at Nerfmaster11 Lamborghini.
Okay, and you already know how to find my channel because you're on it right now. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video and well, this podcast, and we will see you guys next time. Peace out.
See you guys.